Character assassinations. Not the kind that you kill another character, where one character kills another character. This is actually about more in the territory of defamation. That's our topic. This is Saturdays with the Story Dude. Welcome. So let's get right in. When you consider character assassinations, the word assassination comes from the unaliving or the you-know-what of another person, of another life, be it a creature or a human. What we're talking about here today is from the film perspective, from the character perspective, primarily in terms of what's being said and what's being done to the character to paint a character in a bad light, so to speak. An extremely bad light. Let's just say, for example, you have a character on your screenplay. When you do, the conflict that arises from a character assassination is the defaming of their reputation, their character, their everything that they're not, everything that is inconsistent with their behavior, their normal behavior. Now, your force of antagonism or your antagonist will engage in this. And the motive will range from financial to reputational to anything under the sun that will benefit the antagonist. Once you get to understand what character assassination is not and what it is, it will help you with how to write it in your screenplay. Now, for example, and I'm only using this as an example, let's just say character A is a regular customer of a retail store. And the store manager or the store owner is an absolute D-bag. Doesn't give a rat's ass about what kind of customer comes in. If he doesn't like a customer, he will do everything in his power to defame, to character assassinate that person. Say things about that character that is not. So, it is not that you write a character assassination plot as conflict, which is good, but it's only half good, because you have to counterbalance it with what the accused is thinking, how it has affected the accused character. So, for example, in our example of the store manager or the store owner who gets out there, says a whole bunch of untrue things, defamatory things about one of his customers, and makes that character, that customer, about what he's not. So, for example, paints him as a pedophile, paints him as an abuser, which is not true. Can easily be disproven, but let me explain to you why that itself, the accusation itself, would not work. because that's only half the conflict. It's forceful. It's answering the question, where's the conflict? But you also have to have the effect. Now, with that effect that it has on the accused, what that character is going to do next to counter that assassination plot is also just as important as the conflict of the character assassination itself. Now, this is as bare bones as I can get. I can explain, but if you have a theoretical explanation, a much sophisticated explanation of this concept, let me know. And with that being said, thank you for joining me here at Saturdays with the Story Dude. You've been speaking to Jared Dean Winchester, also known as the Story Dude. Like, comment, and subscribe. Episodes are bi-weekly. For now, until I see you again, don't forget to turn that page.